to a long awaited video on my behalf. I hope everyone's well. Hope you're all great, and yeah, let's get into it. Now, it's been a long time. I've been procrastinating over the past few days whether I should do this or not, but I know I was going to start doing it eventually. I just wanted to get into the vibe of doing it because it's been a while since I've made a video with commentary and whatnot. But yeah, I want to get back into this now. If you've been on this channel before, you can see that what the channel's about and what my area um, of interest is, which is training, and I want to get into it. I want to get back into it, and post some videos that I think can be very educational, informative, and helpful for a lot of people, because I've been going at it for 80 years and I've been at the point where I feel like giving up a lot of times, but I haven't, and there is so many stories I want to share about this journey. I mean, I've been going at it for 8 years, and 8 years still not consistently profitable. So I mean, it's got me to the point where I feel like, should I give up? Should I just keep this in and pack it in? But the moment I do that, then I become a part of that 90% statistics that fail. And I know the only thing that's keeping me out as that stat is continuously keep going, trying to improve and not giving up. Like, I mean, I always have this thing in my head where I think it should take no more than 3 years, 3 to 5 years, but maybe it's meant to take 10 to 15 years. I don't know. I mean, everyone learns at different rates, and everyone understanding grows at different paces. But for me, it's been difficult. It's been difficult, and I think it's a lot to do with self-sabotaging and emotions getting in the way. But as I said, there is so much I want to talk about, so much. But the aim of what I'll be doing here is, I've passed funded challenges, I've failed funded challenges. Um, I've never actually gotten a payout for a funded challenge, which is kind of annoying. But I've done the work and I know I can do it. But as I said, it's just myself keeps getting in the way. It's no one else but me to blame. And you'll see some of the silly mistakes I make. I'm gonna start with gold in a minute, but you see some of the silly mistakes I make that keeps hindering me from progressing and going through. And as I said, I have so many stories to share. I just want to try and get into this by just posting this first one, and as we go down, I'll start to, elaborate on more stories and the things that set me back, and you know, trying to give you some insight, because as I said, I've been going at this for 8 years, so I should know a thing or two. Um, I'm gonna post on screen a few B-roll screenshots of um, what of some activity that I've been partaking in recently. But as I said, the aim of this whole thing is, it's easy for me to go out and cop a funded challenge. I mean, it's just like throwing money away at duck. Like, there's kind of like no attachment to it in a way. It's just like, okay, £200 for that, bam, and then just rush and not take the time and be disciplined as I should, because I just think of it as like, it's so easy to just, have a goal. There's no consequence. I'm only losing £100, but over time it does add up. I'm only losing £200, but over time it does add up. So the aim of this particular thing that I'm doing is to start with minimal capital and focus on maintaining risk, being consistent, not overtrading, finding the right setups, and just doing things correctly, doing things how I know it should be done to get the results that I want to get. So I've started with initially £16, deposited £15. I said, okay, I'm just gonna grow this. I mean, micro loss. Just focus on growing slowly, slowly, slowly. Started with 15. I put some screen recordings on the overlay so you can have a go look at it. Started with 15, then I deposited 11. Won a few trades, lost a few trades, and I think recently I deposited another 10. So I think I've deposited altogether around £37. Yeah, and the aim is just to grow this to the point where I can either get a funded challenge, but with the momentum and the progress that it takes to grow using micro lots and just a disciplined, then I'll take that over to the funded challenge, and hopefully, not hopefully, but definitely just to start getting where I need to be getting at in simpler terms. Like, yeah, it's been 8 years, and to be fair, I am it hurts. It really, really hurts. I'm fed up, and it just hurts so damn much. So I got to do whatever it takes to get myself out of this position, and yeah, whatever it be the long way of just slowly, just developing as I've been doing. But yeah, anywho, um, on screen, as I said, there's so much for me to share, but I just wanna I'll get into it as I start to get more comfortable and familiar with doing this kind of thing again, because it's been a while. So I'm just like slowly working my way into it. But let's talk about gold for a minute, because that's the thing I've mainly been focusing on, gold. Um, so I put on screen a recent video I did, or prediction I did, when the price of gold was down here, and how it's played out, but at the same time how I've still managed to not follow my plan or follow my prediction because of emotions and get in the way. So starting the week on Monday, I entered one trade, and I will go down to a lower time frame to show you what trade I entered, why I entered, and things that should have been avoided in this trade, and just kind of my reasoning going behind it. So if you saw from the video, basically for market's going to come all the way up to this line, and you can see that we are in a counter trend at the moment of some sort. I'm viewing this as a counter trend because we haven't really had a significant retracement since this whole thing. We've been just like consolidating downwards. It's not been in like significant price movement on the way up to say, okay, that's a pullback, to continuous down after creating, based on the daily anyways, get off my chart, after creating this new low down here. So obviously I'm anticipating the market to create a lower high, correct, yes, a lower high somewhere within these regions, and then to start taking profit on the way down. But the market can do whatever it wants, as you all know. So let's go back to the 30-minute, where the first trade I took on Monday, explain why I took it and what went wrong and things I could have avoided. So where this arrow is where I took that trade. Let's put one of these position tools on there so you can see exactly. I think I entered at it's 50 something. My stop was initially at 1983, and why have I got two of these on the chart? So my stop was initially at 1983, roughly there, and my take profit was like around there. So this was the initial trade. Now I got in based on as we go down, let's go down further. I got in based on this candle around here, but I think it was on a 5-minute, and it looked a bit more like it broke that level right there. And previously we could see the marks going up, and it was it failed to make a new high right here. So, and then it broke the EMA. So I thought, okay, this looks like it might come down, but that's not the only reason. Obviously, if you look to the left, all the way over here, you can see the market made a high, same high, low high, and it's kind of like it's failing to make new highs. and we had this breakdown here. Now this is the move I was basically anticipating, but it's already happened. Anyways, things I should have avoided on this trade is waiting for market to come below the EMA and significant, like actually closing below, but actually it did happen over here. But then again, if we go down lower, let's take this off. If we go down lower, there's so many reasons of why I should have got out, because for one, the market literally failed to break that level right there, and if I was actually not married to the trade and just thinking this has to do what I say it's going to do, that's another reason what always gets in the way. Like, clearly I could have avoided that. We came down, bam, failed, continued, failed. Like, at this point I should, okay, let's get out, and just even for break even, let's just get out. Bam, bam, bam. At this point I was just like, why am I still in this trade? Like, this is clearly a buy signal right here, considering that the market has been, you know, moving up. You literally, bam, bam, came down, 50% retracement, failed to break below the one. Like, you can see the rejection right there on the hourly, but I still stuck into this damn thing, and it cost me. But nonetheless, that was the first one. I think I've got some kind of screen recording of that one. I'll put that on screen. Second one, this is one I'm currently in right now. Maybe I'll exit this one for what it's worth right now, because not having a breakable, but again, I'll hold it and see. So I got in somewhere around there. My stops are around there somewhere. Maybe after this video I'll potentially move it up a little bit. 30 minutes. Now for this one, I'm actually hoping for the market to come up here or hit this level. Now, as you can see from the video that I created at the start of the video, where I made some kind of prediction to say when the market was all the way down here that, you know, it would come out, and this was my target level. So let's see how it all plays out. The market's not pulling back against me, but if it maintains the structure and not break lower and start creating higher lows, then there's nothing to say we can't continue going up. So I'm just going to hold on to that for now. But as I said, there's so much more I want to talk to you guys about, and this is just me trying to get back into it and find some kind of comfort in doing this again. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and peace.